All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome. Welcome. Let me make sure everything is good here. Audio looks good. Stream output looks good. All right, we got coffee, we got light, we got merch. Welcome. Hope everybody's having a great day. I don't even remember what day it is. What is it? Thursday? Thursday. Wow. The week has flown by. Absolutely. The week has absolutely flown by. So I have been planning to do this for a long time, and I am finally able to do this. We're going to do an anime unboxing video. I know. Who would have thunk it? But the technology just wasn't there. I'm like James Cameron. I wanted to make this epic video, but the technology just wasn't there. In my case, I didn't have a top-down camera mount and a LED light so that I could get the optimal view here. So let me show you guys this. So let me show you guys this real quick. Boom. There it is. Haha. My big manly hands. So we're going to do some anime unboxing. I'm really excited. I haven't had a chance to do an anime unboxing for a long time, not since before I moved. And since then, there have been a lot of anime acquisitions, and I'm eager to show them off. So yeah, you're probably admiring the Hunter x Hunter desk mat. This is not, well, it is mine, but it was originally my wife's, and it's like too big for her desk, so I inherited it. So yeah, you're gonna get to look at these characters here while I do the unboxing. And yeah, okay. So let's start with the easy stuff. We'll start with the small stuff, right? We'll start with Funkos, because I do collect Funko Pops. I love Funko Pops. I know they're probably the cheapest form of mass-produced figurine that you could ever get, but I still like them. Anyway, so these were Funkos that I think I got. I know one for sure I got for Christmas. I think I got the other one for Christmas as well. So this is, you get the glare off of it. Hey, what's going on? PSO Archive, how you doing? Welcome to the unboxing video. It's been a long time since I've done one of these. I don't think I've done one of these live since I used to do face cam. So this is the Sarada. That light is very bright. This is Sarada, and this is an Entertainment Earth exclusive limited edition glow in the dark. So I think like her eyes or something, there's something. I think she's got like a piece of lightning bolt or something here that will glow in the dark. Autofocus has gone wacky. Anyway, yeah, I'm a fan of Sarada. We got that. And of course, we've got Mavis. I'm a big fan of Mavis. She's probably like one of my top 5 favorite characters in Fairy Tail. So, yeah. And my Funko Pop collection is, it's not quite there yet, but it is about to get completely out of hand. I swore to myself that I was only going to have like, you know, maybe 6 or 7 of my absolute favorites. But then, as the years progressed, you know, you get a few every year and they just keep swelling on me. So my Funko Pop collection has kind of gotten to the point where if I get, 3 more, it'll be out of control. And then I'll have to be an official Funko Pop collector, I guess. I don't know. All right, I got to put these on the floor. You guys have no idea how much stuff I have to show off tonight. So that's why I have to do a stream. There's no way I could do this as a video. It has to be a stream. So this next thing is not necessarily a Funko Pop. It's not a anime. Is it an anime? I don't know. I don't know that it would qualify as an anime figurine, except on a very slight technicality. So it's out of the box. My big figurines I don't keep in the box. I actually display those. So I'm going to set her here. Okay, that light is very, very bright, but this is the Vulcan Science Officer figurine from Kotobukiya, if I said that correctly. This is the big box that she came in. It's like a big, massive box. Vulcan Science Officer, part of the I don't know if you guys can see that there, the Bishoujo series. Stylized by Shunya Yamashita. So I say technically this might count as as an anime character or anime figurine, but it's not. Hey, two dudes, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Holy smokes, my favorite girl VTuber. I don't remember that username. Sorry. But welcome to the stream. Nevertheless, anyway, yeah. This is probably one of the coolest figurines that I got. And, like, I was really, really fortunate because it was like the last one available on Amazon. So the lighting is pretty bad, but, yeah, it basically is all one in one piece, which is really awesome. So there's no chance of like, knocking it off of its pedestal or losing any of the pieces or anything like that. And she sits over here on my desk all the time because it's just one of the best figurines that I've got. Hey, Lucky, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. How you doing? Okay. More figurine time. Let's see. We've got, for those of you that have seen Nekopara, this is one that I got last Christmas. This was a Christmas gift. This is Coconuts. Let me see if I can turn this light down just a little bit. Hang on. Okay, that might be a little better. So this is Coconuts. Catgirl. Obviously, you have to have the Catgirl. I made you play Warframe. Okay. Yes, I think I remember. I'm sorry for that, by the way. But yes, this is Coconuts. She's probably my favorite, second favorite character in Nekopara. My favorite character is Vanilla. And I didn't see a made version of her. So yeah, unfortunately. All right, you know what? Let me turn this back up a little bit. All right. Next up, Christmas this year. I have all of this Konosuba figurines and merch, but I don't have, it occurred to me I didn't have an Aqua, so we had to remedy that. Here is my Aqua figurine. It was, I don't know if there was like a different one, but bathing suit Aqua for Christmas, you can't go wrong with that, right? And but I am going to go ahead and let everybody get it all out of their system. Go ahead, get the trash goddess comments out of your system now. I know they're coming. I know they're welling up inside of you. Just go ahead. I'm good for it. Aqua's good for it. So yeah, the amazing goddess Aqua. Okay. Cool collection. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I'm going to give you guys a little tip here. For those of you that collect figurines and you do take them out of the box and you don't have the disposable income to have cases. Cases are expensive. They could destroy your finances easily. And you thought the figurines were pricey, but the cases alone will just destroy your wallet. But you want to keep your figurines clear of dust. Probably once every few weeks you want to go through. I'm going to show you guys a really cool tip here, really cool life hack. Use one of these. This is a makeup brush. This is the sort of brush that you would use if you were going to apply like powdered blush or something to your cheeks. And it's very, very, very soft. It is like super soft. And this is soft enough that it can get inside the little nooks and crannies and it won't damage any of the delicate parts on your figurine. So about once every 2 weeks, I take this, I go over all of my figurines and they stay free of dust. And I remain a happy little nerd. Okay, so there's your tip. Just go get, if you can't find one of these, you can find like a cheap, these things are like really cheap. You can get like a cheap makeup case or something, and it's probably going to have one of these in there. So, you were a guy. There were so many people that were confused that I'm a guy. Yeah, they are. They can't wrap their head around the concept that Fumi-chan is my channel mascot. Because nowhere in my description do I actually claim to be a Catgirl. Aha. All right. I know what you guys all came for. We got the anime merch out of the way. You guys are here for the anime, right? Yeah, it's on a side note. On a side note, you guys ever watch those videos where like the otaku goes to Japan, right? And they're like in Akihabara or someplace, right? And they go to like the big anime store and they're like, we're going to buy anime. We're going to spend $5,000 on anime. But they actually don't. They go in and spend $5,000 on figurines. And I'm thinking, see where I come from. Maybe this is just like a culture clash thing. Maybe this is just the difference of opinion. But when I hear anime, right? Like, quote unquote anime, I think the stuff that you watch on your TV, the stuff that comes on a Blu-ray disc. That's what I think of when somebody says, I'm going to go buy $5,000 worth of anime. I don't think of figurines. Am I the only one that does that? I mean, am I the only one that's a little irritated when I see those videos? And it's like, do they not sell anime in Japan? Does no one in Japan go and buy Blu-rays? I want to see that. I want to see some anime nerd in Japan go stock up on $5,000 worth of Blu-ray. Come on. That's what I want. Gimme now. Okay. Mini rant over. All right, we're going to start with what's on the top of the... Sorry if the character wigs out. I have to go off camera sometime. Okay, so these I picked up used at the local entertainment center. These were the last bits of the OG Cardcaptor Sakura series that I had yet to collect. Hang on, I'm going to try to move my... I'm going to try to move my light here and hopefully not break my entire setup. Did it help? Not really. Okay. So, Cardcaptor Sakura, the movie, and Cardcaptor Sakura, the movie 2. I owned both of these on DVD back in the day, but they've long since been lost and or destroyed. So yeah, as you can see, I found these used, and we are going to open them up and see if they're in decent quality shape. They're sealed, which is kind of surprising. And I'm a little miffed that they put the used sticker on the actual slipcase. Depending on the type of glue that it has, I may destroy the thing trying to get it off, or I may have to leave it on there indefinitely and then be pissed for all time. BSO Archive says she purifies all pool water. And she can resurrect the dead. Don't forget that. I believe they sell just the brushes in the cosmetics department at Walmart. Yes, you can buy just the brushes, but you got to be careful because sometimes you might get like some name brand one and then it'll be like 3 times what you should pay for it. I mean, you're only going to be using it to dust off your anime figurines. So, yeah, get a cheap one if you can. All right, let's open this up and see what kind of condition this is. I don't know what kind of ASMR this microphone does. I've got the new Lewitt microphone. Let's see. Does it do ASMR good? You guys hear that okay? Did that do anything for you? Destroyed? Yeah, I have no idea. These are used, so I'll deal with this sticker later. I literally don't want to cry on stream, because if I try to pick this sticker off on stream and it tears, I will cry and I'll end the stream. Okay. All right, let's see. So this is the Eastern Star release. It includes the theatrical Leave It to Kuro short, because they had to include that. Oh, this is the movie too. I'm starting way out of order here. It also has movie trailer number 1, movie trailer number 2, Japanese commercial spots. And this is only, oh, my bad. This does have all the audio tracks. It's got the English 5.1, the English 2.0, and both the Japanese DTS 5.1 and the linear stereo. If you listen to, I can't remember which one it is. I think it's the movie 1, might be movie 2. They actually use the English cast, I think, from the TV series. Some of them, or it might be that that English Asian release that it got. I can't remember. There were 2 English dubs of Cardcaptor Sakura. There was an Asian, English Asian channel that dubbed it for television. And then there was the Cardcaptors that was dubbed by Nelvana. So pick your poison. They're both terrible. All right. Ooh, not bad. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Here, the proof is in the pudding. What does it look like? Oh, that is clean. That is super clean. I think I just face revealed there. I'm going to be careful of that. That is super clean. Anyway, don't worry. My face is on my Instagram somewhere. So find my Instagram. You can see my face. All right, let's see. Oh, you think it tried to noise cancel what the crackling? It probably did. Probably didn't know what to make of it. See my face before, no big deal. Yeah, it was a big deal to me. I try to go as long as possible without looking at my face. And then I end up going into the mirror and I'm like, oh my God. Scrunchy, scrinkly. Scrinkly, scrinkly. Scrinkly? Nope. Okay, fine. Noise cancel. Actually, I don't think I have a noise cancel on here. Because if I did, I have a noise gate that stops it from peaking at a certain point. So, yeah. Oh, man. And the reason it was sealed was to hide that it was a random Dragon Ball Z DVD? Probably. All right. All right, we're gonna see how clean this one is. Dun, 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 dun. And you know what? I'm gonna do this off camera. Oh yeah, that's clean. Oh yeah, that's. Oh yeah, kiss myself. I'm handsome. Okay. This one did not come with a sleeve. It may have originally, but it's not what I bought. Let's see. Animax, is that the one? Yeah, I think that's the one. That dubbed it in for the English speaking Asian channel. Animax. I'm curious to know what else they did. I think, wasn't it like something like Shaman King? Didn't they also do that? I could be mistaken. So for this one, we have movie trailer 1, movie trailer 2, Japanese commercial spots, and the English trailer. And we also have English and Japanese. It doesn't say anything about 5.1 or the other. This is Eastern Star as well. So anyway, there we go. Cardcaptor Sakura the movie 1 and Cardcaptor Sakura the movie 2. Let's throw these away. Okay, this one is not anime, but it was a Christmas gift, and I don't know how many anime fans are also fans of Star Trek. I've been a fan of Star Trek since I was a child. Long story. Anyway, one of my new favorite shows is Star Trek Lower Decks. This is a really cool, witty comedy show. And every Christmas I get another season. So this is season 3. Season 4 just finished airing like right before the holidays. And the show just keeps getting better and better. I think my only problem with the show is that it's so short. Like, it's only 10 episodes long. I really wish they would just do a full-blown 26-episode season like the OG Star Trek shows. Anyway, there it is. This has 2 discs. Nothing to write home about. But, yeah. Anyway, there it is. I just, thought I would throw that in there just for giggles. All right, next up. Hang on. I gotta adjust my stack here. I've got a stack. Dear God, if this falls over, I'm in trouble. Okay, so... Oh, I forgot a figurine. Holy crap. That's because she's so small. Hang on. I forgot a figurine. It's a Nezuko figurine. She's very small. This is tiny little Nezuko, because apparently by some unknown magic, she's able to get angry and go very small and go very large. So this is tiny Nezuko. There was kind of a viral video that had her getting mad and running and turning really small and running really fast, like right after Demon Slayer came out. So she's my favorite character in Demon Slayer. And her merch is really hard to find sometimes. Like you said, Star Trek The Next Generation was my favorite. Also enjoyed the films. NIS America redubbed the Cardcaptor series for their release. Did they? I thought they used the Animax dub for that, which is why it was sort of a bonus feature type of a thing. I could be wrong. All right. So this is I'm Trapped in a Dating Sim. The World of Otome Games is Tough for Mobs, Season 1. I'm excited that it says Season 1 because that usually tells me that there's going to be a Season 2. So, yeah. This was not a bad show. I really, really enjoyed it. And it had a little bit of a mystery, a thread of mystery that ran through it when it came to this character and this character. Because they were both kind of fighting for the same thing. If you haven't watched this, I would say it's better than your average trash, run-of-the-mill isekai, but it's not a heavy thinker. You're just gonna kick back, put your feet up, get a glass of something to drink, grab a snack, and you're gonna enjoy it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it in a nutshell. And it doesn't have much in the way of special features, promo videos, textless opening and ending songs. So that means Crunchyroll really, I was hoping that when Sony took over Crunchyroll and Crunchyroll took over Funimation and we started getting actual physical releases, that we were going to have, I don't know, more what is it? Bonus features on the stuff. But we didn't. We didn't have more bonus features. We have less. We have less. Textless opening. There's not even any trailers. So, thank you, Crunchyroll. All right. Let's see. It's not bad. I have watched this Blu-ray release. I think this was gifted to me by Christo Poole, who is a channel regular. So if he's in here, thank you for that. If I haven't already said so at least a million times by now. Yeah, I will say this. The Blu-rays are not bad. Crunchyroll has yet to release a Blu-ray that I have found that has any sort of defects, as opposed to Funimation's list of defects. So, good release, good show. I'm glad it's in my collection. Next is also another gift, I think. Skelly Night in Another World. I didn't think I was going to like this, but it turned out to be a really good sleeper hit. Unfortunately, there is an arc that sort of runs through the entire first season, and they never move past it. They just kind of stall. And it has to do with liberating a bunch of enslaved demi-humans, I think. So that pretty much eats up the entire season, and you really progress in the show is very slow, but it's not to say that it isn't good. It's a really great show and I really enjoyed it. It reminded me a lot of Goblin Slayer at times. So yeah. Let me catch up on chat. Animax dubbed a ton of anime, and to my knowledge, none of their dubs are on any North American releases. Animax was bought out by Sony 2 or 3 years ago. Okay. Yeah, because Animax was also the ones that had Read or Die, if I'm not mistaken. There for a little bit. They had that glorious Blu-ray set that came and went like the wind, and then no one could find it anymore. The lack of bonus features is my big peeve. Hey, you know what? I don't know if anybody remembers and I probably come back to this from time to time, but the, what is it called? Moonphase, the Moonphase series. Each individual volume was packed with so much crap. Like, it made the individual volumes weigh like 2 pounds. Okay? There were bloopers. There were bonus features. There were sing-alongs. There were, what was it called? Vocal tests, like screen tests and stuff. They made it worth your while, and now they just give you the show. And I guess you have to go to like the internet to find all the rest of it. You enjoyed that isekai as well? Which one? Skeleton Knight or Trapped in a Dating Sim? Skeleton Knight's pretty good. I wouldn't rate it as high as Goblin Slayer, but I would rate it up there pretty high. I think it has. I think it's going to get better as it goes on. They just need to hurry up and make more before I get bored with life. I'm going to need a bigger trash can. Okay. So this one is also a straight up Crunchyroll release, and its bonus features are promo video, end cards, textless opening and ending songs. Yay. This is the first time that I've actually seen inside. So we have, I guess, reversible inserts or sleeves that have printing on the back is just sort of par for the course now, I imagine. It was another fun series, but needed a longer season. Which one was that? Skeleton Knight? You know, I'm really impressed this season. There's 2 shows that I've been watching that have really long seasons. One of them is Helck, Helck. You can find that on High Dive. Really interesting show. And, wait for it, Frieren. Frieren is an amazing show. Amazing show. I cannot wait to catch up with the last few episodes as soon as they come out. You have Moon Phase, but you have the Save Edition, so it's lacking all those extras that I mentioned. If I can, and these are boxed up, so I would have to I'd have to dig for them, but if I can one day, I might make a video now that I have the equipment, you know, meaning this boop camera here. I might make a video talking about the the advent of great anime releases versus the crap we get now. And I may show some of the stuff that came with some of those better releases. I don't have the individual cases anymore, so I would just have to show the sleeve and the stuff that was inside along with the disc. But I think people would get the gist. Okay, so this is a show that's been on my to watch and or to own list ever since a certain Astro Nerd Boy, I'm gonna call him out here. A certain Astro Nerd Boy was reviewing this on his blog, and it is none other than Urusei Yatsura. This has been on my to own list for forever. And I can't tell you how many times I've gone to the internet, I've gone to eBay looking for all of the complete DVD sets. Oh my God. It was like trying to assemble a jigsaw puzzle in the dark and having certain of the pieces in one person's possession and some of the pieces in another person's possession, and not being sure if you were ever going to get all of the pieces. It was insane. So I knew that there had been a Blu-ray release in Japan, and I was just hoping against hope that it and Meisan Ikoku would get a Blu-ray release in North America, and I was really hoping that it would be Eastern Star or Discotek, and it turned out to be Discotek. And I know that Discotek releases can be touchy. They can come and go really quickly, like here 1 minute, gone the next. So as soon as it like hits the market, I would get a volume. So there's a 4th volume that's coming. I think the 4th volume may be the end. There might be 5. I don't know. PSO archive. Do you know how many Blu-ray releases it would take to do all of Urusei Yatsura? I can't remember how many episodes the series was. Was it over 150? Well, I mean, there's 150 here, so it had to have been over that. Was it 200? I can't remember. Idache, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? You got the DVD collection of this annoying alien girl back when you had Amazon? Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Anyway, I'm not going to waste your time with all of this blathering. This is just straight up Blu-ray. It looks pretty good. However, if you're watching this on a gigantic HD TV, you might notice a little bit of artifacting, but that's okay. I would prefer a little bit of artifacting than them put it through that stupid noise reduction process that they sometimes do. Because it's an older anime, and I think that it needs to also reflect that. So, oh no, I'm missing a disc. That's because the disc is in my player. Don't panic. We're looking at 5 discs per set. And we are also looking at any sort of bonus features. No bonus features. But I mean, holy crap. This is 1,427 minutes, 54 episodes on 5 discs. That's a lot of anime, my guys. That is a lot of anime. Okay? That is a ton of anime. So, yeah. Same thing with this one. 5 discs. 1,350 minutes. Japanese audio only. Now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they sucked up to the guy at Animego. It was Animego that had this, I believe. I can't remember his name now. And they were able to negotiate the subtitles, and they also went back and cleaned them up a little bit. So these subtitles are going to be mildly improved, but on the whole, they're going to be based on the Animego subtitles. So pretty much whatever you had with the old DVD versions is what you're going to get here. 195 episodes. Okay, thank you. So we're looking at least one more set. Okay. I think Discotek has the OVAs and the movies. I would just love for them to put them all in one set, you know, to complete this. So all I'm doing is I'm waiting on series 4, which should be out sometime in the spring, I think, or maybe the summer. Anyway, there's that. Okay, next up. Bum, 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 bum. You know, because you got backup on your external hard drive. Nice. Very nice. I need a drink of coffee here. Hang on. You believe they said they intended to do it in 4 releases? Well, it makes sense. It does make sense. Okay, so the other day I was out and about, and we do have a few places that offer anime on the shelves here in my town. And so I paid premium for these. Yeah, I paid MSRP for this one and this other one that I'm going to show you. But My Dress Up Darling was one of those shows that I was so on the fence about. Like, I was like, oh my God, this is going to be one of those shows that's just going to irritate the piss out of me. Because I just know that either the guy was going to be completely oblivious to the girl's advances, or the girl was going to be oblivious to the guy, or the guy was going to be entirely too shy. I mean, I just had all of this 20 plus years of anime experience telling me this had the making of being a very bad anime or very, very carbon copy. But I checked out the first chapter of the manga and I was like, I like where this is going. So I watched it and I loved it. This is a great anime show. And it is based off of a seinen, so you're not going to get a lot of that cutesy crap that you normally would get with a bunch of teenage romance that, you know, oh my God, he touched my hand and the universe is coming to an end. You actually know someone still working on collecting the DVD releases of the series? Holy Lord. You know, as a collector, which I don't do as much collecting anymore as I did, like I've slowed down a lot. I have since passed that baton off spiritually to PSO Archive, who now spends all of his money on anime, and I just live vicariously through the photos. However, if I ever did come across the original collector sets, like the box sets or the volumes of Urusei Yatsura, and it was a good price, I would pick them up. I would figure out a place to put them in the shelves. Lucky7 says, My Dress Up Darling is a fantastic show. Right on. Adachi says, I started to get a Neptunia collection, as in not only the game and anime, but manga and figurines as well. I didn't know there was any manga for Neptunia. I may have to look into that. Figurines, the thing about figurines, and I was trying to explain this to my sister-in-law. She was looking to buy some figurines for her kids who are getting into anime, and, you know, she wanted to, like, get some feedback. And I said, the thing about figurines is that they go through these phases and cycles. When there's a show that's hot and popular, you're going to have a lot of figurines of it, and those are going to be the ones that are going to be on the shelves, or those are the ones that are going to be in short supply. They're going to have the $1,000 figurine, and then they're going to have the $30 figurine, and in between. But the older a show gets, if it's somewhat popular, you can still find figurines of it, but they're either going to be really expensive or the quality is going to be like some ripoff quality. That's my only concern about older shows. I would love to have some Neptunia figurines, but I would need to make sure that they're good. Gruzbee storage house. Wait a minute. You got me curious, and NIS America did indeed license the use of Animax stuff for card captors. Oh! Boy! Score! I don't know where I heard that from. That was years ago. Oh, cool. The sleeve has different art than the thing. That's cool. I like that. You know, back in the before time, this is going to irritate a lot of you. Back in the before time, I threw all of these away because I was like, what? Why would I need this piece of paper? This paper is trash. Throw it away. Get rid of it. And now I realize this is part of the whole complete inbox thing. I don't know what my thoughts were. If I could go back in time, I would kick my own butt like several times over. Okay? I really would. Older stuff is hard to come by, otherwise you'd probably have a Tenchi collection of merch. Oh, for real, straight up. And I already know what Tenchi figurine you would get, Lucky. You would straight up get Washu. Don't even lie to me. You can deny it all you want. At the end of the day, we're all Washu fanboys. You're right, since you actually saved those boxes. When I moved, I got rid of some of my chipboard boxes as well, the limited edition ones, and now I've had to go back and recollect them. I'm only missing one, and that's the one for Spice and Wolf Season 2. I have an eye on it, but I'm not spending $130 for a double-dipped show. Here's planning what's going on. You would totally take a Washu figure. Like he says, Washu, Nope, Ryoko, and Ayaka. Scoff. Okay, let's look at this. Oh, this has bonus features. Let's see what kind. My Dress Up Darling, Dubcast, and Crew Q&A. Hot dang, they got something on here. Textless opening and ending songs, promo videos. Okay, so that's a little something. That's a little something on there. And interestingly enough, this is one of those sets that's both Blu-ray and DVD. So, yeah. So we've got disc 1. Oh, and let me also point this out. Something that Crunchyroll does different than Funimation Blu-ray releases. They finally split the episode difference a little bit better. Instead of 9 episodes on disc 1 and 3 episodes on disc 2, which was just infuriating. Like, I don't know why, but having 9 of something on one disc and then having like a paltry 3 on the other just made me want to fly into a rage every single time. Because it was like, look, either lower the bitrate quality a little bit and cram them all on one disc, or split them up a little bit differently. Now, I know why they did that, and that was because for disc 1, they would usually go with like BD 40 or something, and then for disc 2, they would go with a much cheaper BD 20. So it would save them a lot of money by using a smaller capacity Blu-ray disc for disc 2. But I know that there was a way that they could have still managed to have a few more episodes on there, and Crunchyroll finally did it. So you get 7 episodes on disc 1, and you get 4 or 5 episodes on disc 2. Let me use my fingers here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5 episodes there. I do math on my fingers. The Q&A was good. Surprisingly, was missing Marin's VA though. Huh. Gruzbee, the only problem with the collection is that they got only the videos and none of the extra stuff you get from single volumes. Yeah, are you talking about the Urusei Yatsuda? Which one are you talking about here? Save the movie, however, the price is the same for us. Oh, save money, not movie. Save money. Oh yeah. Saves them money, and they charge us the same price. Exactly. And then of course we have the DVDs, which I think that they've done the even split, 6/6 split on DVDs as far back as 2001. So that's nothing new. Like some of my early ADV discs had 6 episodes on them. All right, so that's My Dress Up Darling. Here's the other one that I got at the same time. My Senpai is Annoying. This is one of my favorite shows of whichever summer this was that I watched this. When was this? Was this 2021 or was this 2022? I don't remember. Anyone? Put it in the comments if you remember. Anyway, this was one of my favorite shows. I went to bat pretty hard for this show because, you know, the Twitter idiots took one look at the green-haired girl and was like, "Oh no, she's a child. She's 8." And I love when they put quote unquote literal child, and it's like, first of all, you're not an anime fan, so you couldn't possibly know that. Second of all, she's literally a drawing. Get it right. So, yeah, I gotta love Twitter. They'll just turn anything into something stupid. Old DVDs collections from before 4Kids died off. You stopped your anime addiction when you got into games with friends, and now you're back because the game industry is for modern audiences. Yes, but I'm still in games. Anime has taken a back seat. Anime on YouTube is no longer what it once was. So this is just kind of like a small passion project at this point. Anyway, let's look at the features here. This was Crunchyroll. Let me see. There's no Funimation on here anywhere. Web previews, digital pickup, scene gallery, promo videos and commercials, textless opening and ending songs. So this actually has a pretty good list of stuff. It was from 2021. Nice. Okay, let me get my trusty little tiny blade here. The other show that I watched around the same time, I think, was The Great Jahi-sama. Blah, blah, blah. Is it The Great Jahi-sama Will Not Be Defeated, or is that the full title? I just called it Jahi. Great show. Oh, man, the sleeve is slightly coming apart. Hang on. We got to fix that. Okay. Much better. All right. You remember watching Senpai on Funimation? Yes, you did, but the Blu-ray release didn't happen until after the acquisition, after that whole, hey guys, guess what? Funimation library is now going to be all part of Crunchyroll, which I've talked about to death. So, yeah. I'm curious to know if the video, which I doubt, if when you start the episode or start the disc, if it'll have the Funimation logo on there anywhere. I doubt it, though. Okay, so this one I've been sitting on for a long time. Hang on, I'm gonna need more coffee. Idachi says there is a rise of AI reading of manga channels on YouTube. Sadly, thanks to copyright, Japanese think you need to find the name on your own and look in the comments for the manga's name. To find the name on your own. Oh, are you talking about how they'll do a reading of something, but they won't put the title in the title of the video? There are channels on YouTube that just absolutely annoy me, where they take an entire series and they break it down into like a 45-minute video and basically just tell you everything that happens in the show using some trimmed down footage. All it is just a synopsis of the entire show. So you can just watch that and never watch the series, which I think is dumb. I mean, I'm not going to judge people for preferring condensed version. But why would you watch a 40-minute condensed version of a 12-episode anime when you could just go watch the anime? For real. Okay. So, here we go. Season 2, Part 1, that time I got reincarnated as a slime. And this is the Funimation digital, or this is the Funimation release right here. This one has both the Crunchyroll and the Funimation logo on it. This is an interesting set. because part 1 was released back when Funimation was still putting their label on the releases, and part 2 does not have the Funimation logo on it. It has the Crunchyroll logo. So this is going to be a really interesting collector set in the future, I think. But let's start with this. I think this is sort of like I can't remember which series it was, but one of the volumes, there was a misprint on one of the volumes for one of the Funimation DVDs. I can't remember if it was Claymore or if it was what. Might have been Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle. One of them had a misprinted spine. No. It was Holic. Holic had a misprinted spine. So if you ever have that one, which I do, it might be worth something someday. Crunchy Crunch. Yes. That's Idachi. Crunchy Crunch is the nickname that a lot of us have given to that company. Crunchy Crunch. All right, let me move this down a little bit. Okay. Have to go work in the morning at 7:30. Best of luck with the rest of the stream. No problem. Be sure to come back and finish watching it. Hopefully, you'll enjoy. All right. So this is one of the last Funimation digital copies here. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on screen. Here you go. First one to go enter in this digital code gets that time I got reincarnated as a slime, if it's still available. Somebody go find out, see if this works. All right, so we've got Blu-ray number 1. I like how they picked up with episode 25 through 31. Then we have Blu-ray number 2 picking up with episode 32 to 36. There's only one problem here that I see, and that is there are no OVAs. No OVAs. Funimation region blocked your country ever since they got big. Dang. Let's see. This has textless episodes. Episode 31 preview. Episode 31 preview? That's weird. Promo videos, commercials, textless opening and ending songs. It's not a lot, but hey, I think Funimation managed to squeeze in a little bit more on this set. So anyway, let's put this back in the sleeve and let's get to the big one. I know this is what you guys really want. You want to see those limited edition unboxings, right? Don't lie to me. All right. So this one comes with Season 2, Part 2, art cards, keychain, and sticker. And it comes with a booklet, a Season 2 art book. So this already has a lot of stuff in it. But what I want to know is, what are the special bonus features? We have textless episodes, Tales, Veldora's Journal 2, which is sort of an OVA, but it's basically a mid-season recap. Promo videos and commercials, textless opening and ending song. Keychain? Nani? Yeah, keychain. All right. I wonder if it's a keychain of Milam. Because that's who I see. Oh, wait. Last time it was a keychain of Rimuru as a slime. I wonder if it's a keychain of Milam. That would be amazing. Okay. Let's move that out of the way. I would love to have a wall scroll of that Rimuru right there. All right. Let's take this out of the box. Ooh, nice gloss. I don't know if you can see that, but you got a matte finish here, and then on Rimuru and the logo is high gloss. So that's actually kind of cool. And then we have a high, and here's where you can tell if the craftsmanship was put into the set, is what kind of condition the book is. This is a heavy book. This feels very heavy. I'm looking at the glue for the spine, and it seems to be, a couple of millimeters thick. Maybe like 1.5 millimeters thick, 2 millimeters thick. It's pretty good. Feels weighty. Some high quality gloss paper here. And it doesn't immediately break the spine when you open it. So that's actually really cool. So I would say that this booklet alone is premium. I would go so far as to say this little booklet is premium. A millimeter? Oh, okay. All right. You know what? In stream. Stream is over. I'm done. In stream. That was a bad joke. All right, we're going to find out. Wait. They said keychain, didn't they? Did I read keychain? Hang on. I read it wrong. It's an enamel pin. Where the heck did I get keychain? Oh, because it says so on the side. It says art cards, keychain, and sticker. But it's actually a misprint. It's a Rimuru pin. It's an enamel pin, which is actually kind of cool. I don't know what's more valuable or what's more costly to make, an enamel pin or a keychain. But that's interesting. They got that wrong. They got it right here on the front, but they got it wrong on the spine. I wonder if they have it wrong on the other side. Yep, they got it wrong on the spine. They printed it wrong. Woo! I'm hanging on to that. All right. So but you know what? We have a Milam sticker. We have a Milam sticker, people. Hang on, I need to see if this is scratch and sniff. No, it's not. It doesn't smell like anything. Okay. Don't judge me. All right, let's look at the art cards. So these are the art cards exactly how they were in the pack here. And I'm a little disappointed that they weren't in a ceramic or cellophane package. They were just kind of dumped in there. But that's okay, I guess. You had one job. Yup. You had a one job moment right there. That's it. Okay, so we've got Angry Girl and Rimuru. We've got the art that was on the front of season 2, set 1. We have, and I don't want to spoil it for anyone who this character is, but it looks to me like they're reading a manga And believe it or not, there is a manga featuring Veldora. So that's kind of interesting. That's very meta, I think. We've got let me see. I think, again, spoiler. I don't want to spoil nothing, but we've got elevated Rimuru and the Demon Lords. The pin is pretty cute, though. Yes, I do agree. Here we go. This is that one poster that I like. I would take both of these as a poster, honestly. I really would. Both of these would make a great poster. Or wall scroll. Yeah, that was okay. And this one, I do not understand. I'm not sure I understand. Because I don't read whatever language this is. I think this may actually be all of the heavy hitters that are on Rimuru's side. Like the Demon Lords and whatnot. If I'm not mistaken. It's like, he didn't have like everyone was against him. He actually had like a faction of allies. So, okay, so that's pretty much everything that was in there. We've got sticker, we've got pin, we've got art cards, and we have misprint. So, yeah, that's kind of interesting. Okay, and now we have Season 2, Part 2. Veldora is one of your faves. I'm sure you just spelled his name wrong. I don't think it matters. Doesn't matter to me. I spell Rimuru's name wrong all the time. And I mispronounced Milam all the time. Okay, so this has textless episodes. Oh, we already read that. Tales of Veldora and commercial textless opening, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this didn't even have a saran wrap on it, or wrapping. I do have Slime Diaries somewhere, but I don't have it handy, so unfortunately I'm not going to be showing that one off today. But I think I have pretty much everything slime. The only thing I don't have is the movie. I think there was a movie. If I'm wrong, somebody will have to let me know. All right, now we get to do what I've been wanting to do for the better part of a year. Dun 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 dun. Let me see. Do I want to do set booklet, or do I want to do set booklet set? Let's do set booklet set like this. This, to me, is what's ultra satisfying. Is putting them all together in their big, fancy box. Ah! Okay, guys, I am going to take a small break. I'm going to take a small bathroom break. And I'm going to go get a fresh glass of beverage so that I can continue this stream. We've got more stuff to go. Not a lot. Not a lot. This is probably going to be a little bit of a short stream, but we've still got a little bit to go. And we will resume as soon as I come back. So don't go anywhere. Unless it's to get like a beverage or a snack or something. You can go do that. You can go get that. All right, I am back. You just watched the regular seasons on a third-party website. You're talking about that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Yes, set, booklet set. Thank you. I think it just looks cooler that way, having that little booklet divide the two sets. Scarlet Bond movie is set between seasons 3 and 4. Have not seen it. Have not seen it yet. I probably need to. I probably need to see it. Took me forever to finally realize that there was a sort of an unofficial, not a third season, but there was a side story of Konosuba involving Megumin, which I watched and it was amazing. So anyway, let's get back to it. All right. So we're going to go ahead and show these. I was in my local Walmart, like, when was this? Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday, I think, as a matter of fact. And I happened to see these. Now, trigger warning, all right? Trigger warning. If you bought these when they were being released in half-season sets and then full-season sets, and you paid full price for them, then you're going to be triggered. You may need to find something to destroy or kick. Maybe, spit out some profanity. It's all good. I understand because I've been there myself. So just trigger warning, these next sets are apt to trigger you if you collected these as they were being released. And that is My Hero Academia Season 1 and 2 and Season 3 and 4. Each of these was less than $40. So I think there's 5 seasons and a couple of movies. I don't know for sure. I don't think I made it too far past season. I know I made it past season 2. I don't think I made it very far into season 3. But yeah. Found these at Walmart. They had several of the season 3 and 4, but they only had one of the season 1 and 2 one left. And I was like, this is a steal. So, yeah, here we go. Let's get into this. Get my little razor blade here. Bum 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 bum. Put that over there. So this is not a chipboard box. This is a paper, just a paper box, a paper sleeve. It's not super durable, but it does look pretty nice when you look at it from the spine. Idachi says, you stopped watching season 2 while the tournament started, didn't finish it, never went back to catch up with the story. We made it past, if you're talking about the tournament where they were all, they were doing a bunch of stuff with other students and they all ended up being split up. Yeah, I think we made it past that. The last thing I remember watching was there was some sort of training camp that they went to, and then like as it does halfway through, everything pretty much went to hell. And I think that's where we get introduced to that one girl with the crazy smile that likes to draw blood from people. I think I made it at least that far. So this is season 1. And what's interesting is that these sets don't have any write-up, any information on the back. I wonder if these are reversible covers. They are not. I mean, they are, but that's interesting. So that means that these are Walmart exclusives. It says only at Walmart. So they don't have, these aren't like your traditional season 1 sets that have like the print up and all the information, the technical information on the back. All the technical information is on the back of this paper sleeve. So that's really interesting. It's a little annoying, but I mean, because like, what if this gets damaged? You would think that this would be a little bit higher quality, but then you wouldn't be able to get that savings if it was. The Wally World exclusive combo seasons, the first time I ever seen anything like this was when they were pushing out those orange bricks for Dragon Ball Z. They were like doubling up or tripling up on those things back in the day. Okay, so this is three discs. It does say, well, that's interesting because it also has the technical specifications right here. Like, you know, Dolby Digital, Blu-ray disc, Crunchyroll. It's got a little bit of stuff, special features. It's got, that's kind of cool. I wonder, I may have to get someone who has the Blu-ray, the regular season 1 Blu-ray, and post pictures in my Discord of what the discs looks like. I want to compare the discs because this is clearly not the Funimation release. This is the Crunchyroll version. This is the one under the Crunchyroll label. So I'm curious to know how these differ in look and feel from the Funimation releases. If anyone has those and you're a member of the Discord, would you please put pictures of the discs and maybe some of the write-up in the anime section? I would be curious to see that. So here we have season 2. Season 2, I think, is a little longer than season 1, right? Because it goes from episodes 14 to 38 instead of 26. So it's a few episodes longer. That's interesting. And so we have special features, Meet the Characters, episode 13.5 Hero Notebook, Anime Expo 2016 panel, Anime Fest 2016 artist sketches, San Diego Comic-Con IGN interview, interviews with Japanese and English cast and crew, 37 inside the episode videos. What? Did I read that correctly? Huh. Very interesting. Special features runtime, 416 minutes. You like that the info is not on the cover art because at times, for my PC games so far, I would like to place those on a nylon cover for folders for safekeeping since the data in the game DVD got corrupted and can't be used. I get it. I just think it's interesting that they did that for this release. And that if they were going to do it, I wish that this would have been a little bit sturdier is all. So it means I'm going to have to really be careful that I don't trash this paper sleeve. And it's not in the best shape. I mean, I don't know if you can see it. It's got some dents in it from where they kind of shoved it into the Walmart spring-loaded tray. Okay, so that's season 1 and 2. All right, let's move on. We've got season 3 and 4. This one seems to be in a little bit better shape. John Knight, hey, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the first live unboxing that I think I've done in 3 years since I've stopped doing face cam. Welcome. My Hero Academia Blu-rays, yes, absolutely. You have the season 1 Blu-ray? Awesome. I haven't owned any of them until now. This one feels pretty good. The quality of the gloss is a lot better than the other one. Okay, so again, this one is the one that was released with the Crunchyroll label, not the Funimation label. So I'm not sure what the differences are going to be. Once more, we do not have any of the technical information on the back of the sets. So that means that all of these go together. They're not meant to be split up, which is fine. It's fine. All right, let's look here. We've got Fan Expo 2019 live dub panel. Funimation Con, was that actually a thing? Oh my God. 2020 Q&A panel and game show with voice actors. I wonder if Funimation was hoping that My Hero Academia was going to be the next Dragon Ball or One Piece. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this show showed up and it like blew up big time. But I wonder if they were like really treating this like it was going to be the next big thing. Maybe hoping it was going to be the next cash cow. Let me see. Interviews with Japanese and English cast and crew. 12 inside the episode videos, and then dub outtakes. Thank you. We've got dub outtakes. Even though I don't listen to dubs, I think that that's fantastic that they've included that, because give the people some premium content, you know? All right, let's look at this. Nice All Might background there. 1, 2, 3. You see, that one seems like it might be a little on the loose side. Pop that one back in. 3, 4 discs. All right, and then we have season 4. Now all I have to do is get season 5. I may put that in my throne, my wish list, if anybody wants to buy that for me. Today is the 10th anniversary of Space Dandy. This was Crunchyroll, formerly Funimation, first simuldub the day before it aired in Japan. John Knight, I have to ask, how do you have all of these facts? Do you subscribe to like a website or something that alerts you to all of these facts? How does one, because every time you come into my stream, my guy, you have a really cool factoid that you share, and I have to know, how do you know all of this stuff? You have My Hero Academia Season 4 Parts 1 and 2 Blu-rays. Nice. PSO Archive says, I have seasons 1 through 5 as the half-season Blu-ray DVD combos. I remember you posting those images on the old Discord. I do remember that now. Now that you said it, I remember it. Pardon. Back when I started anime, the dubs were so sketchy, I would prefer the normal Japanese VA, even if it's a raw file. No. I think Funimation, and this is just my own hot take here, so please nobody roast me too hard. Let me get a drink here. Funimation, before there was this this hustle, this mad hustle to try to get simuldubs out, would take their time with their dubbing process. There would be a show that would be announced, and then if we were lucky, a year and a half later, we would get a dub, and we would get the home video release. And I'm sure there were reasons for that. A lot of it had to do with licensing agreements, because when something is new in another country and then they license it out to another country, they don't want like this crossover where the Japanese consumers can just buy it for cheaper from an English distributor. So there was this agreement that they had where they would wait a certain number of months before they would release a home video version onto the market. But you had some pretty quality dubs. But then, in my personal opinion, once we started getting simuldubs and they started really pushing this and they started trying to dub as much as they could, as fast as they could, I don't think they could keep up. One Piece alone was eating their sack lunch. And I felt like the dub quality started to decline. Around the time that I stopped listening to dubs, was around the time that I felt like the dub quality started to decline. Now, there were always exceptions. I think some of the shows still had decent dubs, but for me, you had a lot of new talent that was coming into Funimation, and they just weren't singing the same tune that OG voice actors were. Personal opinion. You like Anime Historian? I've looked at the date when it was released. Okay. I wish I could keep up with the Japanese voice actors, but I don't. That's the one thing that I don't keep up with. I know of certain Japanese voice actors, but there's so many shows I just can't keep up. So I just am like, someone's like, oh yeah, that's so-and-so who voiced them, and they also voiced this other character, and I'm like, okay, I'll take your word for it. All right, My Hero Academia seasons 3 and 4. Nice set. I need to do a rewatch now so I can catch back up to where I was. Okay, so during my break, I went and found this. I don't think I've showed this off. I've had this for a little while. I think I got this right before season 2 came out. And I think this was actually a gift. I think this was gifted to me. If it wasn't, then someone's getting the credit for it, because I don't remember buying it myself. I may have, but I don't remember buying it for myself. If I did, actually, you know what? I may have bought it for myself. Right around the same time I bought How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. So yeah, maybe I did buy this. Okay, either way, if you bought me this and I don't remember, thank you, whoever you are. If I bought this for myself, well, thank me. Okay, I'm welcome. Let me see, we've got promo videos, special trailers, eye catch gallery, textless opening and ending songs. This was in my living room because I was watching it on the new big TV. And I watched the first disc, and Christmas happened and I didn't get a chance to watch the second half. This is Blu-ray only. And it's nothing to write home about, but the quality is good. Like I said before, I have not had a problem with any of Crunchyroll's releases. Whoever they're getting to master their Blu-ray discs is doing a swell job. And yes, I just used the word swell. They're doing a swell job. So whoever is in charge of quality control, keep up the good work. All right. So this is one that was picked up not that long ago, but I'm a little disappointed in this one, and you can probably see why. You see how I'm squeezing it right there? Can you see that there's a little gap between the cardboard box and the set that goes in there? Normally these sets are pretty tight. They don't swell. But you can see how, as it has set on my shelf like this, the sides have started to sort of bulge a little bit under the weight or the temperature or something. So this is the first time I've ever had that happen. I may need to put this, wedge this in my shelf amongst some of the other sets, and hopefully the pressure will shape it back the way it's supposed to go. But anyway, this is Banished from the Heroes Party. And surprisingly, it says complete season, right? So I don't know if that means that there's going to be another one that goes in here because it says complete season. I know that there's a second season coming out, but I don't think it's going to go in here, which is kind of odd. It's odd that they would put all of that in one big box like this. I'm not complaining. I love a big limited edition box, but I'm just saying. So anyway, let's look here. I've already opened it. I've had this on the shelf for a while. Jam-packed for a life in the country. So this includes a limited edition features, a 12 by 18 inch fabric poster, chibi sticker sheet, 64-page art book, 6 art cards. The Blu-ray includes voice actor, lightning round Q&A, web previews, promo videos, commercials, textless opening and ending songs. And this is also Blu-ray and DVD. Here's the art book. It feels a little lighter than the one that was for that time I got reincarnated as a slime. The pages are... They have a slight matte finish to them. So they're not terrible, but they are a little bit lighter weight than the other one. So this is a slightly less premium book, but it doesn't feel like it's going to break the spine if you open it. So I would say it's pretty good. And it does have, what is that, a couple chapters of the manga here? Bonus comic. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, this is a pretty good art book, I would say. The matte finish is fine. It keeps fingerprints off of it. For this, let me see. Let me catch up with chat real fast. I also need My Hero Academia 2 Heroes, Heroes Rising, and World Heroes Mission Blu-rays. Yes, I do. I actually need season 5, and I think PSO Archive said there is a season 6. Has that been released on Blu-ray yet, or is that in the works? Idachi says, keep prices up, 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 more up. Publishers in a nutshell. Swell is such a late 90s, early 2000s word. I think it's older than that. Feels like something from the 50s. All right, let's open this. All right. See, we got some stuff that's wrapped in plastic here. All right, we've got some high gloss stickers here. Interesting. I want to know, does anyone ever take their stickers off and like stick them everywhere, or do you keep them on the sheet and keep them preserved for all time? This is the fabric poster, which I don't want to take out because I have a feeling I'll never get it back in here. And it looks like it, you know what? Let me just touch it. Oh my God, that feels like some sort of weird satin. Okay, this is going to sound weird. But this feels like underwear. This feels like satin undergarments. Like if you've ever gone out and splurged on like some really expensive boxer shorts, you know, that were like just really had like a smooth silk feeling to them. That's what that feels like. It feels like high quality boxer shorts. Okay, let me see. Catch up on this. Banished from the Heroes Party Season 1 Blu-ray. The perfect time to catch up before Season 2 begins. Yes, I've already seen Season 1 twice. And I am excited for Season 2. I'm definitely excited for Season 2. Idachi says, this anime was a fun watch. Great story too. PSR Archive says, Funimation level of quality control. Idachi, I wasn't around the 50s, thank God. The 50s weren't so bad. I wasn't around for the 50s, but I used to have like this fascination with 50s stuff, you know, 50s music, 50s cars. The only problem that I can foresee now is I'm so spoiled rotten by Amazon and the internet that if I ever had to go back to the 50s, you know, like if I ever got, you know, stuck in a time loop or got sent back in time, I don't know what I would do with myself, honestly. I would either try to take over the world because of my knowledge of the future, or I would be burned at the stake for being a heretic. Because of my knowledge of the future. All right, let's see here. So these are matte finished paper. Not bad artwork. Not bad artwork. I think it's pretty good. I feel like this show was just amping up to get serious. Like, it was a serious show, but it was more of a relaxed slice of life. But I feel like there were some undertones where it had the potential to go into some really dark places. And I was glad that they didn't. I was glad that they didn't, because at the time I was so done with edgy, dark isekai. I just wanted something exactly like this. And surprisingly enough, this is one of the few anime where the characters actually do the deed. I was like, bravo. You didn't just tease me all season for nothing. You guys actually went there. Congratulations. I felt like buying them a bottle of champagne. So the bed actually was like Chekhov's bed. It got used at the end. Let's just say that. We ended up with Chekhov's bed, and it didn't disappoint. Yeah, let's see. I may have to squeeze that back together somehow. I don't know. Quality control for sure. All right, let's look at this. It's not that fantastic. Wait a minute, let me catch up. Proper collectors will never use the stickers unless we get doubles. Very true, very true. But what would you put the stickers on is my next question. I have a few stickers that, you know, I picked up from like Hot Topic or something, and I have like a Nezuko sticker on the charge base from my Nintendo Switch, that sort of thing. Where would you put your extra stickers if you had them? Have you watched the Healer Isekai or the witch that power level herself by killing over 300 slimes? Yes, I have. Healer Isekai, is that, you'll have to be a little more specific. There's a couple that are sort of are like that. But as far as leveling up by killing slimes, yeah, that one was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot. It felt kind of weird watching that show after watching that time I got reincarnated as a slime, because the whole time I couldn't help but think, oh dear God, what if she's killing Rimuru? You know? Idachi says, I would place the stickers on my laptop cover, but most likely I would just either stick them on a notebook or just use a folder. The Healer Isekai is the masochist healer or zombie healer Isekai. Huh. I don't know. It sort of sounds familiar. I went through a binge when I was sick last November, and I crammed like so many shows. I can't even remember half of the ones I watched. I think I jotted down in a notebook somewhere the ones that were interesting so that I could update my anime list. But I may have watched it. If it's an isekai, there's a 9 out of 10 chance that I watched it, because I am the self-proclaimed isekai guru. All right, this next one is questionable as to whether or not it's an anime. Some people may call it an anime. I don't really think it's an anime, but I think it's very anime inspired. That's why it's here. And I'm showing this off because for those of you that have been on the fence about picking this up, this may help change your mind or put you over. Anyway, let's go. Bum, 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 bum. Adventure time. I need a drink of my coffee. Hang on. Salesman dies, gets isekai with healing powers. He wants to heal adventurers, but there's a stigma against healers because of the local church monopoly. Oh, wait a minute. Is he the one that joins the Adventurers Guild, and he spends like a year training under that one big guy? And every time, like every few weeks or something, people will show up and he will heal them for free. If that's the one, I watched it. It was really good. You have a sticker album from the 1980s when you was in single digits age range. You haven't used stickers since those days. He drinks the X drink. Yeah, I think, oh my God, yes, he drinks the nasty drink. Oh God, just looking at it made me want to throw up. Yep, I've seen it. It's really good. And it was one that I watched back when I was sick in November. Really good show. Okay, so Adventure Time. You're wondering, why is this green and not brown like the other one? So if you go online, chances are you're going to see Adventure Time, and it's going to have a brown cover. Now, that cover is Nickelodeon or whoever distributed it, put it in a pop-up notebook form, meaning you take it out and it opens up like a storybook, and the discs are in these janky paper sleeves, thick paper sleeves, but they're in paper sleeves, and that's terrible. We don't like that because DVDs scratch so much easier than Blu-ray discs. So anything that will require you to rub the bottom of the disc up and down something to take it in and out is a recipe for disaster. Fortunately, Adventure Time recently got re-released into this green set, and not a paper sleeve booklet. So, Adventure Time DVD box was made for kids. Yes, it was apparently made for kids. But this one is a little bit better. It's not like foolproof, but it's definitely better. You can take the whole stack out if you need to and open through it. Which is kind of cool that you can do that. However, I have one beef, and I'm only showing this off because it was a recent acquisition that I got. I actually had to order this one from Amazon. You could probably pick it up at your local Walmart for like $50, $60. It's pretty inexpensive right now. Adventure Time is what's still going for like over $100. So if you find not Adventure Time, Futurama. If you find Futurama for less than $100 right now, get it, because it's pretty pricey. My only problem with Adventure Time and Futurama and Steven Universe is that we still don't have a decent Blu-ray release. That even though this is being released by Warner Brothers and this is the newest updated release, for some reason, the only Blu-ray release is from Madman Entertainment, Australia. So yeah, I'm a little snippy about that. It's almost a game breaker or a deal breaker, but I figure, what the heck? You know, they have technology now that they can sort of upscale DVDs pretty good. And cartoon, I'm doing the air quotes, cartoons don't look as bad upscaled on a giant HD TV from DVD as like a live action TV show would. So you can get away with watching a cartoon or an anime DVD on a big TV a little bit better than you can something else. Yeah, this is definitely a thick box set. It's 22 DVDs. So, yeah, and it's got a lot of stuff. It says it includes all 10 seasons of Adventure Time, but it doesn't include the miniseries Distant Lands. That's an HBO Max exclusive, and that comes with its own Blu-ray set. Irritated. It comes with a retrospective documentary with the cast and crew, a documentary on the music of Adventure Time, live performances, and more. I don't know what the "and more" is. All right. We are getting close to wrapping this up. I've got 3 more things to show. This one is a big one. This is actually, well, it's sort of my wife's, but I'm going to show it off anyway because it goes in the anime collection. And it exists for one reason only, so that she can finally force me to watch this anime. So here we go. Ta-da! This is the complete Hunter x Hunter series on Blu-ray. And if you were on my Discord right before Christmas, a certain Lucky the 7th, can't remember how he goes on the Discord, posted a link to this on Amazon. And I was very skeptical. I was like, oh my gosh, is this legit? Is this real? Because sometimes, you know, there will be sellers on Amazon that will sell you bootlegs. But the thing about Blu-ray is it's a lot harder for people to bootleg Blu-ray. It's not cost effective. it's just not worth their trouble. So chances are you're going to get a bootleg of a DVD before you ever get a bootleg of a Blu-ray set, especially one that's retails at over $100 and something. So we saw this and I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and make that a Christmas gift that we got. I think it's mostly hers, but I'm going to claim part of it too. Anyway, so this is all 7 volumes of the show. I don't know if Hunter x Hunter got finished like conclusively. I don't know if the manga ever finished. I think the show is sort of done. But this is all 48 episodes. So I'm going to do this as quickly as possible. Idachi says, for me, cartoons are more funny, jokey, animated stories, while anime is more for heavy story via background, gore, fantasy, etc. I think it depends. People have their own interpretation of what constitutes an anime. I've been in the anime community so long that I actually stopped caring about the fights, dub versus sub, that sort of thing. For me, an anime is something that's either A, made in Japan, or B, made by primarily Japanese artists. So if it can fulfill one of those two requirements, for me, it's an anime. There are actually American artists that work in Japan on anime. From time to time, if you look, you'll see some English dude's name in the credits, and it's kind of cool when you do. Doesn't make it any less anime. Yeah, PSO Archive. This is the one that Lucky linked to in the Discord. We went ahead and picked it up for the holidays. So, set 1. Like I said, I'm gonna do this as quickly as possible because this is a lot of discs here, a lot of sets. 2 Blu-ray discs, 13 episodes. Blu-ray exclusives, English cast interview, art gallery, clean opening and closing, trailers, ending credits. This one has 2 discs and it covers episodes 1 through 13. Set 2 covers episodes 14 through 26. 2 discs, 13 episodes, English and Japanese stereo audio, Blu-ray exclusive, art gallery, clean opening, closing, trailers, ending credits. And this one has a little something something in here. What the heck is this? What the heck is this? Wait, this wasn't listed. Oh, wait, art gallery? Is this what they're talking about? No, this is not what they're talking about. These are postcards. These were not mentioned. That's actually very cool. That's very cool. So these weren't listed. What an unexpected little surprise here. So this is going back in the envelope. That's really cool. Okay. I wonder if this was something that was also a Blu-ray exclusive. This whole set was an Amazon exclusive, I think. So I guess we'll find out. All right, let's put this back under here where it goes. Volume 3, episodes 27 through 50. Art gallery, clean opening, closing, 4-disc Blu-ray, 24 episodes. So they're doubling down on the number of episodes per set. So the first 2 volumes had 13 episodes. This one has 24. I think they're just trying to hurry up because they realized it was going to take them forever to get it released. So this one just has the Shonen Jump insert here, which is whatever. 4 discs. Make sure that these are pressed down correctly. There's nothing worse than opening a disc and seeing this. Oh my gosh, thank goodness Blu-rays are very durable. I hate seeing Blu-ray discs that are loose in the sets like that. Okay, set 4, episodes 51 through 75. Art gallery, English cast interviews, clean opening, closing trailers, ending credits, 25 episodes, 4 Blu-ray discs, and a partridge in a pear tree. Ah! Something sounds off. Anything loose? It's always this last one, dang it. What is up with that? Okay. Volume 5, episodes 76 through 99. 4 discs, 24 episodes, art gallery, English cast interviews, clean opening, closing trailers, ending credits, blah, 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 blah. And the last disc is loose again. What the frick? What the frick? Get on there. Get on there. Yes. What? Hang on. We got loose discs. Okay. All right. All I need is Hunter x Hunter Phantom Rogue and the Last Mission movie Blu-rays. The Hunter x Hunter manga is still ongoing. Wow. Okay. All right. This is volume 6. 4 discs, 24 episodes, art gallery, basically the exact same thing as before. Let me check this and see if there are any loose discs. There's one already. Get on there. I command you. Okay. That one's on there. That one's not. This thing must have just been through transportation hell. Fortunately, like I said, Blu-ray discs don't scratch very much. They're very resistant to scratches. All right, volume 7, episodes 124 through 148. 4 discs, 25 episodes, all the same features. And we have loose discs. Oh man, I may have to look into replacing these cases, but I think they're okay. All right, that's it. That's all 7 sets. This is not actually it is a chipboard box set. This is a pretty premium set here. So, yeah. You might still be able to find this on Amazon, but I don't know if you're going to get that savings. This was like, I want to say $90. It was quite a bit of a discount. So it was something that we just couldn't pass up, honestly. All right. Having shown that, this is something else though. This is my wife's. This does belong to her. This doesn't belong to me, but I do have permission to show it off. In fact, the last 2 things belong to her. And I really hope that this shows up okay. This is a double Funko Pop, thing for Hunter x Hunter. My wife is a massive Hunter x Hunter fan, if you haven't figured that out by now. And these are, I can't remember I don't know how to pronounce her name. Meruem, and Komugi. How do you pronounce their name? Who? Meruem? Okay, whatever. There's a better look at it right there. Yeah. It's a really cool Funko Pop set, massive Funko Pop set, and it takes up the whole dang shelf. So, yeah. Yeah. All right. And then I saved, I think the best one for last. This definitely counts as anime merch, I think. And this is for anyone who is a fan of the old school stuff. Idachi says, when it comes to long-time manga anime, I would prefer to buy the manga because it is cheaper and it will take less shelf space. Not to mention manga takes less data than anime on your computer. How right you are. Anyway, this last piece of anime merch that I'm going to show for the stream is really cool. It's really, really cool. And it is Cowboy Bebop vinyl. Now this is let me see. I think this is no, this is a double record set. So you got side A, B, C, and D. And this includes, of course, all the classic tracks. Let me open this up here. This is where it really looks awesome. I mean, this thing is massive. Massive, awesome. All right, and let me take this out. So this is record 1. I started to say disc 1. I don't think they called them discs. This is record 1. Flip it over here. So this is, I like the art. I think the art on these record covers are a little bit better than the art for the actual album. And then, of course, you've got the breakdown of who the bands are, all the production stuff, all the mastering information. And then let's go ahead and take this out. It's actually transparent. This is so awesome. All right, let me get the other one out. I have to be really careful because I don't want to bump my all my cameras and stuff. Let me get the other one out. I'm not going to take the other record out except just a little bit, just to show that it's the same color. It's the same, I want to call this like a magenta almost, a very soft magenta. But I really like this art right here. I love that cover or that sleeve. That is just, that would make a hellacious t-shirt right there. Just amazing, amazing. And you're never going to believe where we found this. At Walmart. That's right. They had this at Walmart in the vinyl section. So this has to be a recreation of a pre-existing LP. So if you come across it, it's probably going to set you back about 30 something bucks, but I think it's well worth it because the records are in good condition. They weren't warped, which sometimes you get with Walmart records if you're not careful. I have an AC/DC record that has a little slight warp to it. It's not unplayable. It's not unplayable, and it does happen. It does happen. You're not gonna, even at the best of times, you're gonna still sometimes end up with a record that has a slight bit of lopsidedness to it. But these are actually very, very clean, and I'm super impressed with them, honestly. I didn't expect this kind of quality or this sort of craftsmanship reproduction in a Walmart purchase. So, anywho, that's it, guys. That is it. Cranberry colored. That's a good name for it, I think. Let me see. Let me catch up. Those vinyls are so cool. Back when I was an anime fan, Japan had a thing for vinyl anime content and non-anime content. Yes. There's, I think it's Joey the Anime Man. I can't be sure. He has a collection of Neon Genesis Evangelion LPs that are just absolutely to die for. They're absolutely amazing. I wouldn't mind having them as a collectible, you know, just to sort of keep. But yeah, you wish you had a working vinyl player. Vinyls are not discs. They are frisbees. Okay, I can't believe I missed that. Yeah, maybe they are. They're frisbees when they don't work. How about that? They're frisbees when they don't work. So anyway, yeah. So that's everything. That's everything that I've been able to collect so far. It seems like a lot, and that's because that's probably about a year's worth of anime collecting, maybe more. I think there's one more that I may have missed. I don't know where it's at. It's that time I got or reincarnated as a sword. I think that's what it's called. I was gifted that one by one of my subscribers. So I don't remember where I put it. I looked for it on the shelf, but I didn't see it. It's just floating around somewhere. I'm going to have to hunt it down, and it'll go in the next unboxing video. Hopefully I can do one of these without having to resort to a 2-hour-long live stream, and I can just do like a video and put it up on the channel. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed it. It wasn't too boring. I don't know what the fascination is with unboxing things, but I love watching people unbox stuff. It's sort of like, I don't know. I think it's therapeutic almost, because it's like, yeah, let's see what's in there. And then you sometimes get those little cool surprises, like tonight whenever it said keychain, but it was really just an enamel pin instead of a keychain. Sometimes you find those little interesting errors. So that was kind of cool. But yes, vinyl equals the Blu-ray of audio discs. You think the original LP was a Right Stuff exclusive? That's interesting. The Sword Isekai is a good one. You should watch it. Yes, I have seen it actually. I watched it. It was recommended to me, and I watched it, and like the first episode, I'm like, wait a minute, is that a Catgirl? And then I was hooked. That's all it took. I was like, Catgirl in another world wielding a sword that was a dude from another world. You can't go wrong with this. It was literally, it was like the show was made just for me. The only thing that I would have liked is if, you know, the sword would have somehow been able to turn back into the guy, a human being, and then they could have had, like, you know, some sort of fantastic whirlwind relationship. But that's just wishful thinking, you know? I guess sentient sword is good enough. That was just what I wanted. I was like, come on, please, just turn back into a dude. Come on, turn back into a dude. But it didn't happen. Spoilers. LPs are albums. Yeah, it's been so long since I've had any LPs or albums that my knowledge base of words has evolved, you know, because I don't use LPs anymore. I mean, it's still used sort of in the industry, but now we just say CD or album to refer to the disc, the whole thing at once. You know, when it comes to the individual parts, you know, do you call it a CD? Do you call it a disc? That sort of thing. They each have their own separate individual names. You know, when it's the whole thing together, yeah, I'm used to calling it an album. But anyway, I digress. So that's it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the live stream. If there's some part that you missed, be sure to go back and check it out. I was going to stream this on Twitch, but I decided to do it over here on YouTube so I could preserve it for all time. Otherwise, I would have had to have tried to back this whole thing up and then upload it later, and I hate doing that. You mostly use the word soundtrack. I have not. I don't know when was the last time I actually used that word, soundtrack. It's been a while, honestly. Okay, well, that's it for me, guys. Again, thank you all so much for showing up. I don't know if we had any new subscribers. No, we had no new subscribers tonight, but we did have several subscribers in between the last live stream and this one. So whoever you are, thank you for subscribing. And if you've made it this far in the live stream or in the VOD and you haven't done so, be sure to like and subscribe. And make sure that you leave comments in the comment section. All of that interaction helps YouTube push this VOD out for more people to watch, and it helps the channel out. So also be sure to go check out some of the older VODs, get some of that watch time up. That's one of my goals for this year, is to finally break 3,000 watch hours. And I can't do it alone. You guys are going to have to be the ones to help me do it. So spread the gospel of Catgirls and get everybody over here to watch it. In the meantime, have an amazing day, everybody. Happy late New Year. And I will see you all in the next live stream. Bye.